Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Twanna, a career coach specializing in helping mid to senior career Black women find fulfilling careers and achieve work life balance. So, today we are diving into a crucial topic, right? Don't miss the title. Don't miss these 5 secret signs of career dissatisfaction. So let's go ahead and get started. Many of us go through our careers ignoring these silent signs, signs of dissatisfaction. These signs can be easy to overlook, but they can have a profound impact on our happiness and performance. And before I go further, I should say, let me just say welcome again to everyone. And for those of you who are catching the replay, thank you as well. Feel free to leave comments, ask your questions. Those of you looking at the replay as well, because I always circle back and answer questions. So I see some folks have jumped on. Thank you for giving me a like. And as you hop on, go ahead and get me a like. Okay. Because in the video today, I'm going to be walking you through some of those secret signs that you should be looking out for and what they might mean for you. Okay. Because why? Recognizing these signs involves a conscious effort. You got to be intentional about it to understand what your mind is trying to tell you about your work situation. So, number one is that constant fatigue. That's the first sign, right? The constant fatigue, feeling like, you're exhausted, like you're just going through your day. Even after you get a full night's sleep, you're just still tired. This could be a sign that your job is like really draining you mentally and it's draining you emotionally as well. Now, it's important to recognize this and explore whether your work is actually aligning to your passions and your strengths. Okay. And sign number two, a lack of motivation, right? The second sign is we have that lack of motivation. It's like, are you finding it hard to get excited about your task? If you're dragging yourself through every single day in slow motion, you got to drag yourself into work, drag yourself through the day. This could actually be a sign that your career is no longer fulfilling or challenging enough for you. Right. So the thing to do is you need to reflect on what aspects of your job that you used to enjoy, what used to fire you up to get into work that day. And then see if those elements are still present in your job because they may not be. Right. Now, sign number three, the third sign is that physical, right? The physical symptoms. So the third sign is things like, chronic headaches and stomach ache or issues or other explained physical ailments that can often be linked to stress and dissatisfaction, right? You saw her there. She looked like she was having a heart attack. I've seen people so stressed or so anxious that they're having what they think is a panic attack, or some people just feel like it's a heart attack. And they've gone to the doctor, and the doctor's like, no, it's not a heart attack. You don't have any of the symptoms, you don't have any of the markers, but it is actually anxiety or being in a toxic workplace, right? And so these things can actually be linked to, again, stress and anxiety can be linked to job dissatisfaction at work. Our bodies can actually manifest what our minds are going through. So pay attention to any of those symptoms. And I got to tell you, there's a bunch of symptoms out there, right? So I got you guys taken care of because I actually copied these because there's so many of them. I think I have like 15 or 20 of them, and I can't get them all in one place. So let me try the first 10. I'm going to copy these and put them out there just so you could see just how many. I mean, it's a ton of symptoms out there that you should look for. I don't know how many of them's going to make it on here because there's a character limit, but let's see. All of those did. Okay. And so let's talk about a few of those. So increased heart rate. That's why you can feel like you're having that heart attack. Sometimes it's sweating. Like I would get up on Monday morning dreading to go into the work, breaking out in a cold sweat. There's muscle tension and there's diarrhea. There's so many things in addition to the headaches and the dizziness. So if you wake, if maybe not even Monday, but if you're going to bed on Sunday night and you're feeling these things, that's another sign. That is another sign that you are experiencing career dissatisfaction. Anybody else out there have some of these signs, right? So let me go ahead and see how many more of these I can drop in. That was the first 10. Let's see if I can get that last 10 and not past my character limit. And so unfortunately my numbers are not tracking, but I'll put them in the comments when I get done as well. Because there's a lot of stuff out there that you may not have known are actually signs of career dissatisfaction. Right. And so again, if you're one of those person who have chronic headaches, but as soon as you get home, the headache like dissipates. I've worked a job like that. My head would hurt all day long, all 8, 9 hours at work. As soon as I got in my car and was driving home, the headache would dissipate. Those are signs. Those are your signs and your symptoms. Your body is trying to talk to you and you just need to listen, right? So sign number 4 is another sign out there. We're going to take a look at let's see here. And it's detached. People say detachment, or it's just that feeling of disconnect. And if you find yourself feeling disconnected from your colleagues, disconnected from your work, and even your goals in your family, it may be time to just reassess your career path, because feeling disengaged can lead to definitely lower productivity and the sense of isolation and unhappiness. You're just like, I hate going in, I hate being here, I can't wait till I get off. How many people have been at work with people like that, where they just complain the whole time they don't want to be there? Clear signs of detachment from the job, right? Now, sign number 5 is something that some of us struggle with outside, with anxiety, but definitely perfectionism and procrastination, right? So let's go ahead and talk about it. These behaviors often go hand in hand, with this career dissatisfaction, because if you're constantly trying to be perfect, get everything exactly right, or conversely, you keep putting things off because they just seem overwhelming, they seem uninteresting, you just don't want to do them, that's a sign that something deeper is at play. So it's crucial to address these habits to avoid burnout, right? So here's the thing. Are you ignoring these silent signs of career dissatisfaction? I did it for a whole minute. I did it for a minute. Recognizing them is actually the first step towards making a change. And if any of these signs resonate with you, basically it's telling you it may be time to consider a career change, a career makeover, right? And the thing is we get comfortable. We don't want to disappoint people. I talked about last week. Some of us feel guilty about leaving that job or leaving our coworkers or leaving our direct reports. But remember that when you stay in environments that you don't want to be there, you have dissatisfaction, it can easily lead to burnout, right? So the thing is, don't hesitate to reach out to me for a 30-minute career solution call. It is a free call. I'm actually here to help you find a career that aligns with your values as well as your passions. And of course, the money's right too. So thank you for joining me today. Remember that your career should bring you joy and fulfillment. And until next time, take care and stay motivated.